Alright traders, so let us see what price have for us today. Alright, so and we just have about 15 minutes to the overlap session, New York and London session right now. So and I have already marked up my charts. Okay, I have marked up my chart and I just want to see I'm just waiting for my last confirmation right now. Okay, so but let me quickly just explain my trade narrative. All right, let me explain my trade narrative for you. So right now we can see that even at 1 hour, okay, even at 1 hour we can see that price is actually creating lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower highs. Okay, so and if we look at 15 minutes as well, okay, before 15 minutes we can see that we have a 15 minutes demand zone. This is a 1 hour demand zone. All right, this is a 1 hour demand zone. Okay, so since we have 1 hour demand zone around here, okay, the extreme 1 hour demand zone, this is it around here. Okay, so although I'm looking to buy, but I think that I'm seeing a sell setup. All right, so now let me go down to 15 minutes. Okay, so we can see that in 1 hour price is actually bearish. Okay, price is actually bearish. So and you can see that the same thing is actually happening right here. In 15 minutes price is also creating lower lows and lower highs. Okay, so right now what is, because we just have about 15 minutes to overlap session right now, so let us see how price is reacting here, because my narrative is that price will actually break this 1 hour internal demand zone. Okay, that is my narrative. Okay, so if I come down to 5 minutes right now, let us see how price is reacting. Okay, so I see that price has already make a market shift around here. Okay, so because we have higher high, higher low, this is where price actually failed to continue higher. All right, so it simply means that there is a liquidity sweep around here, as you can see on the screen right now. Okay, there is a liquidity sweep around here. So immediately there is a liquidity sweep, you can see that price simply creates lower low, lower highs. Okay, and break this low. So immediately price break this low. All right, so what I am actually waiting for right now is that I want price to actually come and retest this liquidity candle. All right, so I'm waiting for something like this. Price should come all the way up here and before I take my sell trade. All right, because another thing that actually give me confirmation that this is going to be a sell setup is that although price make a market shift around here, okay, price make a market shift around here, but this is not a 5 minutes is not a strong time frame that we can use to identify a change of trend. All right, so 5 minutes is not a strong time frame, and that is actually what I have discovered about trading. 5 minutes is not a strong time frame. So right now I'm waiting for price to come and do what? Price to come and retest this zone. Okay, this is the 5 minute supply zone. Let me just mark that out. 5 minute supply zone. All right, so if price come all the way up here, I'm just going to sell my, I'm just going to set my I'm going to take my short position around here, and probably my stop loss can be around here as well, and I'm just going to short all the way I'm just going to short all the way down here. All right, I'm going to short all the way down here. Okay, so that is where is going to be my take profit. So let us just see how this is going to play out today. Okay, so I'm not deviating from my trading plan. I'm trading my trading plan, and I'm just going to take this calculated risk. Okay, this is a calculated gambling. All right, so this is a calculated risk. Okay, so we are not just taking risks, we are building a data before we are building a strong data before I actually place my trade. All right, so let us see how this is going to play out. All right, I'll see you soon. traders, I eventually lose this trade. Yeah, I lost this trade, and price was actually approaching my take profit. So price was actually approaching my TP. As you can see, that price has already reached about $37 on this level right here. So, but you see, one thing that I observe is that it is one thing that you know how to trade, and it is another skill that you know the reason why you lose that trade. Okay, so, and this is something that I know, that this loss, it is my fault. I know that because I accept that I owed this trade up to midnight. All right, so, and normally I'm not supposed to hold this trade throughout the midnight. Okay, I am supposed to have exited this trade yesterday evening, I think around around 9 p.m, something like that. Okay, so, but I know the reason why I lost this trade. I already know the reason why, and that is something that that I know that, okay, this is another skill that I have about trading, because it is clear as day. So now let me just explain the what I actually observe that give me the confirmation that this is the reason why I lost this trade. All right, so if I go down to okay, hold on, you can see, okay, this is a loss trade, right? And in fact, you can see that the loss trade is just how many pip. It's not a very long pip like that. Okay, but the reason why I lost this trade is because if I go down to 1 hour right now, let me tell you, let me show you the reason why I lost this trade, because it's something that I have observed. So right now we can see that we have a break of structure. This is a 1 hour break of structure. Okay, so since we have 1 hour break of structure, all right, so yesterday you can see that my entry yesterday was at the middle of, let me say, consolidation. All right, at the middle of consolidation. So since this is 1 hour break of structure, it means that we have a supply zone around here. All right, we have a supply zone around here. This is a 1 hour supply zone. Let me just mark that out. This is a 1 hour supply zone, and you can see that price simply respects this 1 hour supply zone. Okay, that is one thing that I want you to understand as well, because this is something that I have observed. Okay, and I'm not going to lie, in fact, there is one particular trade I did this week that I had a loss. I know that was due to my emotions. Okay, but it is one thing that the reason why you actually lose that trade, and that is one thing that I'm actually doing right now, because I know that, okay, the gold market usually respects higher time frame, which is 1 hour and 4 hour. And in respect to this trade that I'm doing right now, this is price respecting 1 hour supply zone, because you see that after price actually came, I was actually winning, but price actually reverse up. And the reason why is because yesterday it was London and New York session, overlap session, that I trade this trade, right? But if I am to actually exit this trade, I am supposed to have exited the trade around this level. Okay, I am supposed to have exited the trade around this level, because the reason why is because when it is 9 p.m. in the evening, Nigerian time, 9 p.m. in the evening, all right, so price, there is tendency that price will actually reverse. The reason why price is going to reverse is because another session will be starting by, I think, 11:30 or 12 p.m. Okay, so that is what price actually simply did. Now the reality of this trading is that if I did not enter this trade, this is the same thing that price is going to do. All right, price is still going to reverse, because price usually trade between trading sessions. All right, so yesterday when it was about, let me look at the time here, when it was about when it was about 5 p.m. all right, when it was about 5 p.m., this is 14, okay, when it was about 5 p.m. okay, look at it, this is 20, so this is about 8 p.m. in the evening, about 8 p.m. in the evening, this is 23, okay, this is 21:30 below here, so this is around 10 p.m. This is around 10 p.m. So around 10 p.m. price actually reached this TP. Okay, it reached this level, and around after 10 to 12, price simply reversed. The reason why it reversed is because price, it is another session. Okay, and that session is, I think, Sydney session. That is why price actually reversed all the way back to come and retest 1 hour supply zone. All right, so this is something that I have observed, and really sometimes I usually feel like, okay, when I make a loss in the trade, in the financial markets, I don't really feel good. But one thing is that, you have to accept losses in trading. You have to accept losses. You need to learn to accept losses and actually refine your strategy. Now that I have realized that, okay, gold market usually respects 1 hour time frame. Now, next time that I want to trade, I will ensure that my entry point will be around 1 hour supply zone or demand zone. All right, so that is one thing that I actually observe. It is very good that you know the reason why you make a loss, and it is very good that you know the reason why you have a profit as well. So this is what it means to be a trader. Now, another thing is that, because my analysis on this trade is that I know for sure that price, because I'm actually looking for a buy trade, but I know for sure that price is going to reach this level. I know that. It is a high probability that I know that price is going to reach this level, because price usually respects supply and demand. Okay, because this is 1 hour time frame and we have a market shift around here. I was expecting that price will come all the way down here to come and respect this 1 hour demand zone. Okay, the reason why price actually reversed around this zone is because we have a minor demand zone here, 1 hour demand zone. You can see that price simply came all the way up here, higher highs. With this red candle, it makes higher low before it push up. Okay, before it make this market shift. So this is one thing that I have learned about trading. Okay, this is another reason that price actually reversed around here. In fact, I can say that if this red candle is not there, okay, price will potentially push to the downside and it will hit TP yesterday. But because there is a 1 hour demand zone around here, that is the reason why we have a reversal in trend around here, and it came to respect this 1 hour supply zone. Okay, so this is one thing that is very important. It is very, very important. Now, I'm going to expect that, because today is Thursday, right? By next week, price is going to, okay, in fact, today and tomorrow, I believe that price will find its way back to this 1 hour demand zone. This is where I'm actually targeting. This is where I'm actually targeting for price before it's pushed to the upside. This is a high probability setup. This is something that I have actually learned, and I know that this is going to happen. Okay, I have envisioned this trade, and I know how the gold market actually flow in the forex market. So traders, without much talk, okay, so I also believe that as you are watching my videos, you are also learning how price move, because this is me trading supply and demand. All right, supply and demand is the easiest strategy. Is the easiest strategy that you can learn and that you can be profitable in the financial market. I know that for sure, because you don't need any indicators, you don't need any chart patterns. Simply learn supply and demand, and I believe that you are going to be profitable, because this supply and demand is something that I have been trading for a while now, and it's giving me profits. I have that high probability, I have that belief. that okay, this is how price move, and I'm working with that strategy. So traders, I hope that this video is helpful to you, and if this video is helpful to you, I want you to actually support this channel by subscribing, and so that the algorithm can push my video to people that actually to traders, to most beginner traders that are actually struggling in trading, and they can actually learn from my trading system as well. So traders, this is what it means to be a profitable trader. All right, This is what it means to be a profitable trader, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Take care.